Well, hello hyperspace! My name is Davontos and it's time to get hyped because this is some kind of old Infinite Warfare gameplay and I actually want to cover something in this video and that's Call of Duty World War II! So, a lot of people has actually been asking me, what are my thoughts on Call of Duty World War II? Am I going to get the game or not? And I've probably already covered multiple times in the past that I'm not getting the game, but we're actually going to tackle that subject for this video. Just to clarify a couple of things, I'm not hating on the game, but let's actually get into this and well, I'll discuss why I feel the way I feel for Call of Duty World War II. So we're going to cover campaign, multiplayer, and zombies, because I've seen quite a bit of all of it. So, campaign. This campaign, the graphics look amazing. It looks like a cinematic. The entire thing, even the gameplay itself, looks like a CG cutscene, and that's great. The story for the campaign, it seems pretty good. A lot of questionable moments. Like the time that you were trying to stop that German train and your truck, got caught up on it. The train ran over the truck and the train was basically derailed and all the cars started flying everywhere. Very, very questionable how your man was in the middle of all that and he didn't even get hit by the slightest bit of debris. So that was really questionable. But other than that, couple moments here and there. I'm not going to cover too much. I don't want to spoil anything for you guys if you haven't seen the campaign. But campaign, yeah, it was pretty good. The zombies. I don't know anything about the zombies lore, I've just seen a lot of zombie gameplay, and they nailed it. It's scary, it has a couple of jump scares which seem really cliche, and it seems like you're probably going to get used to the jump scares over time, but for a zombies game, zombies game mode, I should say, they nailed it on the head. It's kind of like something straight out of Dead Space. I know the guys who made Dead Space did make zombies, so it only makes sense, but even still, the zombies was perfect. It's very graphic. These people look like, these zombies look like, zombies. They're ripped apart, their faces all mutilated and so on. I like how the fact you can actually select your character. Before in all the other zombies you were given a random person, and let's say like, Treyarch, some people would actually prefer Tank over Nikolai and so on. So it's actually really cool how you can select your character, and there are actually multiple characters you can select from, you just gotta unlock it. So zombies, nailed it on the head. I love it. The only thing I'm kind of questioning in zombies is the fact that the zombies talk German. If there is a backstory on why the zombies are speaking, I'll gladly hear it, accept it, but at the moment, talking zombies is a little iffy to me, but I'm pretty sure they can back it up with a reasonable excuse on why the zombies are talking, so, zombies, yeah. Really, really big thumbs up on zombies. One of the best zombies I have ever seen. So, finally, multiplayer, the thing that everybody is playing. No, not at all. I don't like it one bit. Now, the reason for this, hear me out before everybody starts getting angry, I'm an old school COD gamer. I was playing back in World at War and Modern Warfare. I'm an old school COD gamer. This isn't how old school multiplayer CODs used to play. And the reason for this is because everything is so tiny and everything is so cluttered. And I believe I covered this in quite a few videos in the past. I actually don't really like fast-paced Call of Duties. I play Infinite Warfare when I want to play fast-paced game modes, but if I want to slow things down, that's when I hop on the tactical game mode, and tactical TDM in Infinite Warfare kind of plays out like Ghosts, and if you guys know, I actually loved Ghosts. Oh no! And if you guys actually know, a boots-on-the-ground Call of Duty that was really fast-paced was Black Ops 2, and Davontos did not like Black Ops 2. What?! And also, it's just like, everything is just so cluttered, which means it's going to be very, very difficult to snipe. If you actually hop on the old school CODs like Modern Warfare, World at War, even things like Modern Warfare 2, it was possible to find some stable sniping spots, stay there for literally the whole game if you were good, and just pick people off. In World War II, you can't do that. Hell, you can't even probably use a sniper because everybody's using submachine guns, either using the Type 100 or the PPSH, and it's like, they're all, sorry about that, the mic kind of fell off, or it's like they're just all running around the place with submachine guns, which basically makes snipers kind of useless. And it's the same thing with LMGs. They're big, they're clunky, and it can be really difficult to actually find a camping ground to stay with your LMG. Because, if you're running around with LMGs, you're obviously going to be outperformed by the submachine guns. So it's like you have no choice but to take it slow, but in a game mode where everything is so tiny and cluttered, it's very difficult to use MGs unless you're actually playing that war mode. Which, if the MGs are only usable in the war mode, then why have them in like the standard team deathmatch? I don't really see a point in having that. And even the assault rifles, I see like some of the assault rifles like the M1 Garand and so on, they're easily outperformed by these submachine guns because, again, everything is so cluttered. Now, I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people who love World War II. I've seen the multiplayer and I can see why people love it, because it is a fast-paced COD, and there are people who like fast-paced CODs. I can understand it, that's completely fine. But me, being a COD player, fast-paced CODs is something I can play from time to time, but not something I can see myself playing all the time. That makes sense, right? Excellent! So, for Davontos, I am not going to get Call of Duty World War II, I'm just going to stick to Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered, and well, we'll see what happens with next year's Call of Duty. Now, just because I'm not going to get the game, that doesn't mean I'm just going to talk about IW, because I have found out some informations about World War II's multiplayer that I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are really interested in, and that's what I'm going to be doing, filling you up in some information on World War II. And it's about a nuke. So, you can actually get a nuke kill streak in World War II, and it's a little tricky on how to get it. If you actually want to get this nuke, you actually have to prestige your divisions, and I'm not too sure if you actually have to have your divisions at max prestige, or if you actually have to just prestige each of them. But we do know, once you prestige your divisions in some way, you will have access to this nuke kill streak. Therefore, you can start your grind and get your 25 or 30 kills, earn that nuke, and start winning games like it's MW2. So, if you like this video, punch that like button with a mighty force. You can follow me up on Twitter at DavontosMan, and as always, I'll see all of you in the next video. Have a nice day!